Hello and welcome to Full Circle with Leah Co podcast. Okay, so today we'll be talking about completion of a circle. So in the last episode, I mentioned that I had to do other jobs to be able to fuel or to enable me to pursue the job that I actually wanted. Okay, so while I was doing that, had a lot of experience with different people. This one, you would love it. It's actually a long story, okay? Some jobs that you find in Nigeria, they will require you to work free. And back then, you would actually do the jobs free. You would do them only for you to realize that that same job that you did for free, put in the same amount of effort, the same amount of energy, or even more sometimes. The people that joined you to do that job were paid, but you were not paid. And that is because you did not speak up, you don't have good negotiating skills, or you're just point blank naive and they preyed on you or tried to, make you, how will I say this? To just do you while you. In simple Nigerian English. So that's just about it. And then when you come to an industry, you find out that there are major players. There are people that you speak with and the job is yours. And there are some people that you speak with. They have to speak with somebody else to be able to give you the job. Now, sometimes it works, but sometimes there are also people that pose as people that have higher ups that they can speak with and you get job, but they are not actually in that position. They just pose as if they are in that position, but they are not. And many times, a lot of people, job seekers, opportunity seekers, fall in the hands of these posers. And then, if they extort money from you, it is fine. Like money is fine. But for some people, it is not just money that will leave you. Your time, your effort, they would use you till you'll be the one that will open your eyes and say, this one no really know anybody. Now me just the mumu myself. Nobody will tell you when you finally realize. You will just leave. And when you leave, you will not see them calling you, because they already know that you've already discovered what their games. They won't call you. They will leave you be. So it's just like that. Like, a lot of people must have fallen victims of these posers. In fact, it looks like there are more posers in the industry than the actual people who can actually give you roles or jobs and all that. There are more posers in the industry. Now, some of them will ask for money and some will ask for some other things. Now, those other things, I think money is even better. But I think that just a little side talk, I think it's better. You don't, like when you get a job or when you are looking for a job and you see people saying that they are going to give you, I think you should negotiate that you would like to get this job first before we start talking about money and other things. And then when you get it, you now know how to navigate it. But when they are just giving you empty promises and building castles for you in the air, please run. Just remove your slippers and run away. Remove your slippers and run as fast as you can. Let your leg be hitting the back of your head, because some of these conversations, they lead nowhere. You have a lot of conversations with them, build relationship with them, hoping that, oh, what they are saying is true, but it is not true. A lot of people enjoy making mouths. They enjoy boasting. And when you sit down and think about what they are boasting, they are just lies, so many lies. I know I'm not the only one that have experienced posers in the industry. I know I'm not the only one that must have seen people who claim to have a certain position, but they do not have that position at all. And then they will come back to look for what they did not give you to keep for them. So be mindful, okay? Be mindful. Because there was a time I got a job. I went for a job interview. And I don't think I want to share this, but let me just say it, right? I went for this job interview and the person claimed to be the CEO of the company, and he was like, what would I do if during work hours the CEO decides to touch my boobs or fondle me? I was like, is this supposed to be part of an interview question? You know? But you know, the audacity, because I was like, wait, I saw a lot of people, a lot of girls leave this interview space, like this office. Did you ask them this question? That was what I had to ask back. Did you ask them this particular question? Or is it just me? Let me even know whether you are just trying to frustrate me in this Lagos that I came. So I was like, okay, no problem. Don't let me answer you what I would do to the CEO. And I say I will mistakenly slap the CEO for mistakenly touching my boobs. Since it's mistake that all of us are doing now, let us continue with mistake. Like, I've told some of my friends about this experience of mine, and they were like, really? I said, I don't work, I don't go job interview. A lot of them, and my own experience, if I tell you my interview chronicles, you will be like, what has this world become? Like, if I tell people, they think that I'm making it up, but I'm not. I'm not. So because I was referred to that company to attend that interview, I went back home. I did not call the person that gave me the contact to go. A very big company. Let me just clear the air. A very big company. So when I went back home, I called the guy that sent me to the place, and I told him, I don't understand what happened. Why? Because every other question they asked me pertaining the job, I answered, except that one. So he was now like, why did I speak with the CEO like that? And I'm like, is a CEO of a big organization supposed to be handling interview? Is it not the duty of the HR? Why is the CEO? So that was, I now sat down, I was like, the CEO himself of this big company like this, then why are they paying the HR if the CEO decides to sit down and interview how many people that came? Were over 20 that came for that interview. So I sat down and I thought long and hard about why would the CEO? I'm not like, okay, that question that he asked me, whether if he touched my boobs, I'm not like, wow. So are you more after touching people's boobs than what these people will do for you or do to make the company move forward? Because till today, it's been over 8 years, and till today, I do not understand that question. You know how you go for an interview and you prepare for interview and they'll ask you questions. All those questions, can we meet you, about the role and all that? You have an answer to it. You have already prepared yourself for it. Please, what will prepare you for this kind of question in an interview? Nothing, right? So I answered to the best of my knowledge, and it goes to show that a lot of people, despite the fact that they've gone far in life per se, they care more about stupid things that will not help them. They care about, because why would somebody be in such position of power, and you can literally get any woman you like, any woman you want, if she so pleases to be with you. So why would you want to bring that to your workspace? Why would you want to bring that to where you work, where you make your money, where you hope to build generational wealth, if that is that man's goal? Why would you want to bring that? Why would you even put it at the forefront? Because I'm not saying that we're all humans, and maybe you can fall in love with somebody that you are working with. It's a different thing when that eventually happens. But in a situation whereby in an interview you are asking such a question, then something is fundamentally wrong. And so that was how I looked at the whole situation, and I was like, this is not for me. I spoke with the guy, and the guy was like, this man is a big man, big company, all of that. And he was like, he was disappointed in the way you answered the question, that I was supposed to be diplomatic. Please, what was diplomatic about the question he asked me? What was diplomatic about the question he asked me? You asked an undiplomatic question, an unprofessional question, and you're expecting a professional answer and a diplomatic answer. Where is that going to happen? At least even computer is garbage in, garbage out. So you gave me garbage and I gave you back, and you were frowning at it. Before he even started interviewing me, what he did, when I got into the office, he told me to go get the remote. I don't know, he purposely put it where he kept it. I don't know whether to size me or something. A whole lot is happening now. I don't know if this kind of thing, other people have experienced it. As for me, I don't really have wonderful interview experience. It's just a few that I would say, oh yes, I actually would like to work with these people. Because believe me, even if that man gave me that job, I think there is 80% chance that I was going to decline that job. There was 80%. Good pay, because I saw their package. I think they have accommodation too, and a car. But there was 80% chance that I was going to decline that job because I won't be comfortable working there. I won't be comfortable at all. So that's just part of the interview shenanigans. So for those who are job seekers, I don't think there are much of us job seekers these days, because a lot of people, once they come out now, they start looking at social media, which is a very beautiful thing. It will save you a lot of these horrible experiences. So if you eventually make it on social media, please continue with it. Look for how you are going to do something for yourself. I strongly advise that. And then keep it moving. For those who know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, I love you. I envy you. Please, by all means, get that job, get that promotion, get that whatever. So let's keep it moving. So that's basically it. Thank you for sticking with me on this episode. I'll be back next week, Wednesday, same time. I love you. Bye.